What was the thing? Because obviously, middle of pandemic, as you say, Danny, you're made redundant from work. You sort of, you know that there's some opportunity there. But what was it that prompted you to take action and take that step?
Well, I think we just finally one day decided to really sit down and have a good hard think about because we have sort of broadly known like our kind of life goals, and it was like getting married, having kids, one day owning a house. And then I think we were just on a hike and we sort of talked about it for like a couple of hours. And then I think also it was like maybe close to when the RBA like kept the rates really low again, when I was just like, okay, we can't keep parking our money in a bloody savings account that is like, I mean, you look at inflation, it's just not even like remotely close to inflation. So we're just losing money. And the idea of like losing money pisses me off, as I'm sure it would piss anybody off, right? If it's money that belongs to you, so to speak. So that coupled with, having a proper sort of like deep conversation about where we wanted to sort of see ourselves in 5, 10, 15 years time, kind of really, I think, gave us the confidence to go, you know what, let's talk to an advisor.
Yeah. I guess the other thing is we had more time because since he was made redundant and then I was stood down from work for a month, there's only so much that you can do with your time when you're stuck at home. So that led us to think more about, the bigger things and whatnot. It really helped with prompting us to actually finally do some things. Yeah. Not only like financially, but like also say, for example, like fitness wise and lifestyle wise and everything. It just allowed us to reassess everything.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think generally it's not just the low interest rates, but COVID in particular, I think forced a lot of people to reassess their goals and what was important to them. I know that we had a lot of clients that and it changed spending behaviors as well, right? Because you can't travel anymore, you can't really go out and do anything. So there's a bit of extra cash there. But I think that the massive, shockwave of fear and awe that happened at the start of COVID that led to all of the craziness that we saw, not only in Australia, but around the world, that really forces you to think about what's important to you. And I know that for some of our clients that were, and this is not you guys, but for some of our clients are a bit more spendthrift in the past or wanted to allocate more, more to their, have these epic holidays every single year and burn heaps of cash. Not burn, I think travel's amazing, but allocating a lot of their surplus to doing that then I said, hold on a second. Then when COVID happened, because I think everybody, regardless of whether you lost your job, got a pay cut, got reduced hours or anything, I think a fear at one point of losing their job, the job security, that thought crosses their mind. And when that happens, you certainly feel like, I wish I had a few more dollars in the bank or something a bit more of a risk management in place. But I think it's definitely, to your point, Nikki, that we found that it was great. It was great for Pivot as a business because all of these people had thought about stuff, but then it's so easy for life to get in the way and it ends up on the back burner. Money is one of the things that's important, but it's not urgent, and it's easy for life to get in the way. But when you're just stuck in your COVID bunker every day, that it's easier to find the time to do some of those things. I know I found that personally.